Okay, we should be live on this new one. All right. Okay, so this is the new one. All right, new one. Okay, guys, welcome back to J Strategy. We bring you all the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. We're gonna talk about a bunch of different things. Let me just get set up. Mad love. Today's Bitcoin. Okay. All right. Hey guys. Hey guys. Everybody's coming back here. Yep, we just had a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't know why. The live stream thing just all of a sudden it wasn't capturing our screen. So we are live now. We're just getting ourselves. Hey everybody. Mad love everybody. Hey hey. Crypto crypto. All right. So let's see what we have here. We're gonna talk. All right. The streams. Crypto news, and then we go here. Let's just go look at our stream real quick. J Strategies. Let me go here, live, and then we go copy. All right. Crypto, 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 crypto. Okay, guys. Look at that. Okay, we're at the S&P right here. We just opened. This is the New York Open. Welcome back to J Strategies, where we bring you all of the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. Mad love to you guys. All day, every day. Okay, let's just get this all synced in. All right, so we have the New York Open. Oh, I see fish. Yeah, what's good, guys? Okay. So, we're going to talk about the New York Open here. Now, let me just slide this a little bit over because it looks like we have a little bit of a too much happening here. Let's start off with these charts. New York Open, you can see the S&P just market open down 5.6 points. If you hop on over here to CNBC, we can see stocks fall to start the week as sell-off continues. So, we have a bunch of different stuff to talk about in today's crypto news feed, and we just want to be there rocking out all day every day with you guys live. Take us to the moon. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we are going to read some news here. I'm just getting everything set up actually over here so I can get connected to you guys properly through my chat here so I can get into the chat box with you guys. Okay. All right, now I can be in the chat box with you guys. Oh, okay. Fish. Mad love, bro. Yep, mad love, bro. I see you. Look at this news. Okay, so we have the pre-market, and this is the market news. And as you can see, we're going to talk about some cryptocurrency prices. We're going to talk about some news, and we're going to talk about a bunch more. Look at this day today, guys. We're just going to talk about some stuff happening in the markets. Just don't forget to smash the like button and join us. We're going to do streams all the time. We have mad love for you guys. You guys rock out. You guys keep it rocking and keep it going. Okay, so coin market cap today's Global cryptocurrency market cap is now 1.496 trillion, so it's down below the 1.5 trillion, and we're going to show you this. The total overall cryptocurrency just dropped below this 1.5 trillion during the U.S. Brinks session. Okay, you can see right here, the pivot zone is at M0 pivot zone. You're sitting right there at 1.46, so we're sitting right in that area for a bounce. But we have the S&P, which has pulled back 7 points on the day. Right now, down almost 1.6%, which you know is a strong pullback if it's more than 1% on the market. US 10-year is up. Let's hop back over here. You can see gold. What's happening with gold? People are coming back for some safe haven assets. So people are running for gold, buying in gold from the dollar. Let's go ahead and see the US 10-year bonds. US 10-year bonds actually hit a 3.18, and it's pulling back towards this moving average. Wow. The DXY index well above 100. Crazy. Once Bitcoin, it's sitting well above this moving average on the daily, which is not good for Bitcoin. They're screaming and printing, and they're taking it out. Ethereum, this is just a quick rundown for today. Let's see Ethereum on the daily. Look at this, okay? You're going to see the moving averages here for the Ethereum, the 200 and the 800. Ethereum is coming for the $2,200 range on that 800. It hasn't smacked that, and if it goes below this here 2001.60, then we can see some more downward action on the charts. So markets are down, people are flipping, people are tripping. What's going on? Smash that like button if you want to know what's going on, and if you want to keep rocking out with us all day, every day here at JH Strategies. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We come on Twitter all the time, and we drop all of the latest and greatest new information and news. So actually right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drop a tweet for you guys. Come join us for today's crypto news. Okay, and then okay, BTC, ETH, BNB, ADA, Doge, Luna, USDT. Okay, and then we're just gonna separate that real quick. I'll just drop that. You know, come join us, guys, and I'll drop that. And I want you guys to go ahead and smash those tweets for us. Go ahead and hop on over there and go ahead and hit those likes, hit those retweets, and rock out with us here and now. Okay, Bitcoin news. A $3.5 billion bet on Bitcoin becoming a reserve currency for crypto. Okay, let's see what CNBC has to say about this. This looks like some really big news to handle today in the in the markets. So let's see what we have happening right now. Oh my geez. Jay, can you actually do smart? You can do analysis and teaching video. Yeah, man. I'm doing, I'll be able to actually teach you and show you step by step and be able to help you out and talk about each things and show you how I do it and talk step by step, so that way it makes it really good for people to be able to understand and rock out with us. So we'll be able to do that. You know, take it to the moon, take it to the moon. All right, guys, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe, join us, hit the bell, because we're going to be doing much more different crypto news and much more. A $3.5 billion bet on Bitcoin becoming a reserve currency for crypto is being put to the test. Let's see what they're talking about. I got a idea. This might be UST. So yes, multi-billion-dollar bet that Bitcoin is actually a reserve currency for the crypto economy is being tested as UST. What? Let it known. Yes, it was. It was Luna. So we knew the article. A controversial stablecoin struggles to maintain its $1 peg. So now what's happening is those big sellers. So a bunch of people right now are selling off Ethereum to buy into more UST in order to stabilize that peg. Okay? So that's what's happening. So UST is falling below the peg, below the dollar, and people are having an arbitrage opportunity when you swap UST into US dollar coin. You see how Terra right now is not holding the peg. The peg is below. Okay. So I just added that to the watch list. Let's look at the US Tether. You see the Tether is still it's coming down a little bit, but they have that balance out. What's happening right now? It's being tested. So if you go into the blockchain and you look, you can see that they're selling off Ethereum, making buys, and converting it into UST. Okay, so that is true. So true. Yeah, true, man. Mad love. Always explaining so everyone can get the gist. Yeah, man. So that's how we're doing it here. Okay, so now we have that UST dropped to 99 cents over the weekend, fueling fears of potential bank run that could force Terra, the project behind it, to dip into its reserve, which is $3.5 billion pile of Bitcoin. So they don't want them to dip into the reserve in order to stabilize the peg. So if they want to stabilize the peg, they're going to have to sell off some Bitcoin in order to stabilize the stable coin, the UST peg. So that's what they're talking about here. What is UST? Developed by a Singapore-based Teleforms lab, UST is known as an algorithm stablecoin. It aims to carry out the function of stablecoins like Tether, which track the price of US dollar without any actual cash held in its reserve to back it. Instead, UST, or Terra USD, is created by destroying a sister token known as Loan by using smart contracts, lines of codes, in the blockchain. If you say 405 and you burn one Luna, you should be able to mint 405 or UST coin, Professor of Finance says. Example. Okay? So they're explaining to you about the arbitrage mechanism and how all of that works. Okay? They're telling you about the problem. During high periods of volatility, one-sided buy-sell activity for UST is above the stabilizer, may not be sufficient enough to maintain the peg in the short term. So, in the short term, come join us on YouTube, Cheddar Man. So, yeah. So, back to the business. Okay, so yes, so they're trying to reserve it. The reserve currencies, this is what they do. Years ago, gold backed the dollar. The dollar was taken off the gold standard and they kept printing, and then the markets went up for the 40 years and now we're crashing. That's what happened in a nutshell. Okay, so now they're trying to run and they're trying to make stable coins. USDT is using and having Bitcoin back itself as a reserve for it. So that's what's happening there. And that was just something big that's happening with Bitcoin that we had to talk about, because that's just some, that's information that's detrimental to the life of Bitcoin, because they're in the top 10 holders now, holding $3.5 billion of cryptocurrency. Okay, so Bitcoin coming in at 32,837. Bitcoin is down in 24 hours, which is 5.17%. Ethereum is at 2,390. It's down 6.13%. BNB is at $336, down 5.43%. XRP is at 54 cents, down 5%. Solana at 72, down 7%. Cardano down a whopping 9%, 13. So I didn't want to see that happening after that. And then Luna, what do you know? We're talking about Luna. So Luna, it actually held it. It's actually, Luna doesn't have that dip right now, but they do have a down almost 30% on the week. Terra UST, $18 billion market cap right now. Let's see, $1 billion volume, and then that's how much. Okay, so yeah, we're watching that. That's some high volume on the markets, okay? And then we come down to Dogecoin. Dogecoin below the 12, at the 11. If you want to buy some cheap Doge, I would say you could probably dip in and buy some Doge right now. We'll touch on the chart of Doge, actually. Avalanche at 50. 50 was the spot for a big support on Avalanche. And then we're going down to Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu has lost a lot of its overall market cap. It's below the 10 billion now, so Shiba has pulled back a significant amount. So they're starting to realize they need some coins that have actual functions and abilities and all that kind of stuff. We have trending tokens, biggest gainers. Let's go ahead and hop on. Okay, so top crypto gainers and losers. So when you look at these, you got to be careful sometimes because some of these are not good. But let's go ahead and see. Some of these flipped out and crashed. You can see, obviously, be weary of what's happening here. Don't know why Guardian is down. Let's go ahead and check a look at that. Wow, this was actually big from the yep. And this was actually big on NightSwap, and then now it's down to here. I wonder why. We can actually, if anybody wants to talk about that, just tag me on Twitter, and we can talk about that. So, boom. Now, let's see. Okay, what else we have? GOAT token down. Let's see what the story with that one was. 83. Wow, look at that. The hidden gem, man. And that was on Ethereum. So that's, a lot of stuff happening. But then you have some of these other ones that are coming out. And then you actually have on my YouTube, I've been doing videos about different tokens that have passive income. So you'll see different tokens that I've been shouting out over the time. The tokens that give you those interest rates and stuff like that. But there is strategies that you got to use or you can lose. There is strategies you got to use or you're gonna lose. So that's what we're coming into. So you gotta be like SafeU, Titano, and Libera now, and they have some stuff happening over there. You can actually look at my YouTube and rock on. We just want to give a shout out to War of Tribes, WOTG, bringing you some of the best gaming, NFT gaming that they have out there. War Tribes is off the hook. It's already launched the game, and then the play to earn is just a few days away. This is awesome, man. There is so much cool stuff happening. Prepare for the battle. The long-awaiting War Tribes demo with full functional play-to-earn system will now allow users to earn huge amounts of tokens. Is launching soon. May 16th. Mark the date, man. This one is off the chain. Come visit it. War of Tribes. WOTG. Here we go. We have the Telegram group. We drop all day, every day. Let's go, guys. Rock out. WOTG to the moon. Visit us on Twitter for War of Tribes. As you can see, War Tribes is rocking out. Okay, guys? Don't forget to hop back onto Jay's Strategies and smash those like buttons for today's YouTube videos. All right. So, let's hop back into some charting here. So, we're going to go into Bitcoin. Let's look at this Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the daily. Bitcoin on the daily. Wow, look at this, man. So the 50 EMA is turning down. The 50 EMA, if it comes all the way down and crosses over this 800 EMA, no good. We broke below this last point at 32,900. So we are really testing this hardcore right now. Look at that. You see how it came here, tested it here, and then it broke below. So that's why we're headed for 30K ranges because of this. So let's go ahead and actually mark off this new level here for the week for us here. We're going to be actually right at the 30K. All right. And we want to watch that because let's take this out and yeah, boy. So that's on the daily, what we're watching, and that's pretty insane. If you look at this EMA ribbon here, is we busted out, we flipped that EMA ribbon, man, and it started to pull down from when you seen we were at the $47 range. It struggled, and then that's when all this stuff happened in the market, sell off, a couple big candles, and then it's actually been a actual sell off, not a one big whopping sell off. There's been some outflow in the charts. The 4-hour chart, if you can check it out, the 4-hour chart, what do you see? You see it pulling straight back down, and look at that volume. The volume is rising with the price is lowering. Divergence is happening right before us, guys. Look, price is lowering and price and volume is rising. So people are buying into this dip too, man. So there's a lot of volatility happening right now, and this is definitely, in the pages for a win. I'm actually myself acquiring and accumulating more Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and see something here. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and take out our here and here, and then let's go ahead and pull up the EMAs. Now you see they're all crossed over and they're all pointing down, and this is on the 4 hour. We're going to go talk about shorter time frames on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, when we hit that area, okay, hold on, let me see what happened here. Oh, when we hit the spot, well, I'm just trying to click out of here. Okay, there's some bloopers. So we hit this spot and then we broke down. We broke out of that. So what happened? I'm trying to get this to look better on them. Okay, having a little fumble today. So you see how they all spun right here and it flipped. That's what I pay attention to. So it's fanning out. Okay, so that's on the 1 hour. Bitcoin's at 32.9, so it broke below the 33. What do you think? Is Bitcoin going to tap below and touch onto the 32? Okay, let's go back and look on shorter time frames and see the patterns. So obviously, evidently, it's in a downtrend. We can see that we're touching here, so we broke this actually right now, so it's actually flipping to form itself some kind of trend. So now we are in straight like downward action here. Let's go to the 30-minute and flip on Traders Reality and give you some real high data here. Let's get I get a lot of data from this indicator. Really tells us the pivot points, the different sessions, and it tells us everything. See this red box here? This is the New York session. We are now open for the New York session, guys. Okay, so you have the 50 EMA pointing down. You had Bitcoin. Look at that. It was up at 33,300 and the low of it is 32,700. So we're at 32.9. We were tapping 32.7. Keep in mind that we still have the M0, what we just talked about, sitting here at 3,200 even. Okay, guys? So that is something to think about. So we had the Sydney pull down, pull down, pull down. So European, now New York. Is New York going to continue to reverse it? Or is New York going to continue to pull it down? Or are we going to see some kind of reversal because of market conditions? Well, then we hop back over here and we see, oh my gosh, the stock market is continuing to fall right now. Okay? So the stock market is really not stable at the moment. Let's see the volume. Wow, a lot of volume on a sell-off, pulling it down. Now they're buying back in. Let's see if they can, make up their mind as far as stuff like that. The news we talked about are Terra and all that. Let's go ahead and see Bitcoin prepared. We can go on and over to here, Bitcoin news. And for Bitcoin news, we have... Oh, let me just show you something real quick. Let's go ahead and drop a awesome thumbnail for our video. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and hit a thumbnail. I'm going to use that awesomeness, and we'll save that for you guys so that way everybody can see that. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin sets news 2022 lows as analysts strip to 24K realized price entirely possible. So let's see this. This is the newest. Below 30K is now traders per file. Okay, so when this starts to happen, okay, and everybody goes bearish, what happens, guys? You see a reversal in the market. Okay? 28.8K coming. Everybody talking about it. But what do we see in the metrics? Yes, we see it happening. All right, let's see. Okay. So, wait. There we go. Luna stands out amongst, okay. First 6-week losing streaks is 2014. Related. First 6-week losing streak. Okay, yeah. And then we're going to look into the longer term for Bitcoin. Bitcoin price sinks under 30. Okay. With the latest instrument of string losses in May, the pair continued to trade under 33 at the time of the writing, with the weekly loss now at 15%. Bitcoin is sweeping the lows here. they're showing you, which is what we just talked about. All right, let's look at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum actually, wow, Ethereum actually had, okay, so Bitcoin might follow suit. Look at this. We have a blue vector candle. So market maker stepped in. There's liquidity and there's a lot of movement happening in the Ethereum right now. So sometimes this can trigger off before a move in Bitcoin and vice versa. There we go. Bitcoin just went back above 33, guys. Bitcoin just went back above 33. This is what we wanted to see. Bitcoin back above 33. I actually, now that I've seen that, where it's going to flip and maybe, you know, that be the hit in the bottom, I myself am going to hit myself with some buy-ins with US Tether. You can go to Femex. You can go into some of my descriptions, and I'll actually drop it again, and you can sign up for Femex and use my sign-up code that I'm going to drop in the thing below, and you can get up to $4,100 bonus, plus when you do your first $500 thing, you get $10 instantly to trade off of. And just click my link and sign up using my thing, and I'm going to drop that in the thing below, and I'll pin it so you guys can follow along when we do our daily, weekly, and all of our crypto news. So yeah, guys, we were just confirming some buy-ins on the Bitcoin side, which is pretty cool. You know, we're just seeing how this market is reacting to today's overall crypto, today's overall cryptocurrency video. So yeah, man, we're rocking out so far. And what's your opinion on Ape? Okay. There's no reversal. It's going down like the Titanic. Okay. So what's my opinion on Ape? Let me see something. Now, Ape was, obviously we know that ApeCoin was because it Bored Ape Yacht Club. So it's supported by a lot of people, and they're trying to build a lot of utility around this. So I haven't done too much deep research into it, but now that you guys are asking, I will. I'm going to do some more research, and then we'll talk about it more in our next video. It looks like Ape, you know, obviously the whole market's down, but Ape's been pretty volatile. Its trading volume is almost at 1 million consistently, which is pretty nice. And actually, when it pulled down, that probably was selling volume that brought it up over 1 million. And then let's go ahead and look at 7-day here. Okay, let's see. So we topped off on May 4th. It actually had a $16, and it pulled back down here to 11, which is typical because the market's hitting right now. So I would say for Ape, let's go ahead and pop onto a chart also here and see what they have here as far as the Ape Tether. I'm actually going to add that for you so that way we can do some analyzing on this. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out your token here. Okay, so looks like Ape. Okay, so Ape pulled down. We are on the 1 hour we're going to go to, so we can talk a little bit more. So Ape is below the 50 EMA, so that's good buy-ins. It's at the M1 pivot zone, which is around the $10.50. M0, which is $9.70. So if it's a further downside action, that could be a lower target. And then to the upside, coming back to the 50 EMA at 11.75. Those are some targets. So 11.75 from now to bullish 50 EMA on the 1 hour, or bearish. So if this Bitcoin stops here and doesn't dip anymore, then yeah, we can have continue back to the upside, back towards the 50 EMA. And that's how it works. So if the big daddies are pulled back to the upside, then we can see some movement back towards the top. Let's go ahead and look at the daily overall for Ape. They had that spike, and then it came back to here to this range. So it looks like this is a long-term support of the whole Ape project itself. So if it breaks below this $10 range, then it's free balling after there. It's got to find itself a new low, and that is that. All right? Okay. And then the next one, let's go ahead and look at XRP. XRP on the daily, perfect time to be buying in. I'm at XRP. I like XRP. I'm actually gonna, yeah, because look at this. This is a lower low right here. So I'm gonna start accumulating more XRP because we are pretty far away on the daily from the 50 EMA, and these are points where you want to be buying in. Okay, a lot of people see, oh my god, you know, maybe you got to sell off, but no, these are points that you got to be buying in because you know when the market settles and we catch a reversal, XRP comes back to that 91 cent right there. You see that red line up there? So that's on a daily. So we're at 50. To come back to this whole range here is a nice move for XRP, so that's why I like to hold XRP and you know, accumulate more. Doge, we'll talk about Doge because a lot of people request the Doge. So what's happening with Doge, everybody asks? Doge keeps coming up and they keep trying to tap that 200 and it's getting supported by the 800. Okay, so right now it's at the 800 EMA being supported and it pulled away from the 50 EMA.
Yes, sir.
So, we have the 50 EMA curving, and this is on the daily. And let's see, it's at 11 cents right now. This is on the daily. Looks like we touched it 1, 2, 3 times to the high, and then it looks like we could be heading for the 10.8. So if we don't hold, we'll be heading 10.8 cents. That's what's going to happen there. Okay. All right, let's go further back into here and see Solana. Okay, that's a pullback on Solana. Okay, so let me just get myself situated here with Solana. Now look at that. Solana was up here at 1. Okay, so let's see. This is the on the daily. We have the 50, which is at 96, and right now we're at 71. So let's see. So we're lower than that, and now we're going to be testing Solana actually right here, support at the $65 range here. Yeah, 65. Yep, I'm going to put a line there. We could be heading for that before we bounce now that we broke lower low than these lows on the daily. So that could be a reversal point for Solana if we don't see some bullish action in the market. So Solana could be pulling back to here. I do hold some Solana. Not sure if I'm going to accumulate more at that bottom. I'll make that decision yet. I could tell you what, though, I'm not going to sell it for a loss. Phantom well below that dollar mark after we let go of Phantom. We talked about when Phantom was losing steam and altcoins were pulling back. Once we seen Phantom break that $1.12, it was to the downside from there. So we broke that $1.12 and we shot back down to 0.62. Matic at 89. Matic, look at this story too. Below 50, below 200, testing an 800 now for the first time. You see that? So let's see what happens. If it breaks below that, then what do you think is going to happen? Let's see what happens in the next couple candlesticks. You know what I mean? So the next couple candlesticks be able to tell you. You might be able to pick up some Matic now, and then the market picks up bullish, and Polygon takes off. We talked about Shiba. Shiba, look at that. Even Shiba, oh my God. These tokens are pulling so low. You can actually, if you get the right picks, man, and you buy in, you're good to go. I would just say that go with the big daddy of them all, Bitcoin right now at the moment, and accumulate the Bitcoin. That would be my opinion, and accumulating the bigger tokens. And then if you do find some moonshots along the way, like some of the good crypto gaming and passive income and yield farming tokens, those are good ones to pick up in the bear market because your farms will always make money. So we're going to do more videos, how-to videos on farming, so you guys know. In your opinion, do you think BTC will hit the 28K range? Well, Bitcoin, let's go back to Bitcoin's chart. Okay, okie dokie. And then we're going to go on the daily, and we're going to really analyze that then. So let's see. You see that 38K? People are calling for 28K because this was the last level of support. Now, where does that 28 number come in? That's because that's that box. So it would be between 30 and 28. In my opinion, Bitcoin. Okay, I'll tell you right now. Let me go look at the SPY. It's already been a half hour into the session. It's still down 1.5. Bitcoin might hold. Okay, Bitcoin at 33. So it's a good possibility that if tomorrow the markets open up bearish, Bitcoin will make a move for the downside. Okay? We know this. We've seen this time and time again, right, guys? So let's see. On the 4 hour, we're catching lower lows. Lower lows. So, and right now the S&P is still down. So Bitcoin still has steam. I don't know if I would short it all the way to 30 yet, but you could short it from right here to 32 even, and you could catch little scalp trades, and set a tight 5% stop loss. That's how you do that. If you guys want more videos on how to trade on VMEX and stuff, I can make more too. Drop a suggestion in the box. If you want more videos on how to do that, drop it in the comment section, and I'll make some more how-to videos for you guys. Let's go ahead and hop on over here and see how. So we've been on for a little while now, rocking out with you guys. We talked about all the markets, talked about what's happening, and we really dived in a lot of stuff on the markets today. I would really love for you guys to smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be dropping so much more valuable information, and you can see that it's valuable information. Learn from the best. Learn from the people that want to stand up and be positive and go for the good. You know what I'm saying? Be right. Be well. Always be well in your mind and your spirit, guys. Rock out, guys. All day, every day. Mad love. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Go ahead and hit up our channel because we've been having some really nice numbers here. Our analytics are nice, so go ahead and smack them likes and smack them channels because we love this all day, every day, taking you guys Bitcoin as always. J Strategies bringing you the latest and greatest